Good, Twan. Go ahead and launch
We're
that.
live, we're live.
Launch that thing.
We're
We're live,
live?
man. Live, Twan. Live and direct.
Yes. Let me get that out. Welcome to another episode of the Bachelor Boys, baby, on Barstool Breakdown Network. It's me, Big Twan, Antoine 9000. Again with the boy Derik from the chat. Derik, how are you, Papa?
I'm amazing. Another Monday, and I'm glad we had Bachelor tonight after that stinker Super Bowl. Don't have to do any Super Bowl talk, and I'm glad we have so much to talk about for Bachelor. I'm doing amazing. A lot to talk about.
Listen, football's over.
It's
now
over.
Is the time to catch up and dive into all these reality shows we got coming through. So do us a favor, join in. Just you could start now. You don't even have to go back and rewatch. Just start now and join us on Mondays. Listen, we had a little bit of dog grooming today. Yes. We had a lot of drama. We had some behind-the-scenes, off-camera drama nonsense going on tonight.
Yes.
We had a prom. We had a lot of tears, and we had some surprises during the rose ceremony today. Let's fucking get into it. Overall, what'd you think of the episode, Poppy?
I loved it. It was, like you said, as you listed, it was a lot going on, and a lot of legs tonight. I'm gonna say that, Twan. The ladies picked a lot of great outfits. I was loving the vibe. I was fully entertained the entire time.
Yeah.
And we'll get into it eventually. There was another great surprise guest tonight, Twan. They're having great surprise guests pop up.
We will get there for sure, absolutely. But the breakdown of tonight's episode, we had 2 one-on-one dates. We had a group date. Well, we're supposed to. But let's just kind of speed forward. What the fuck happened to Beverly?
What the fuck happened? Well,
Beverly was supposed to have a one-on-one date. She gets a one-on-one date card. And then I guess in one of the nights, she gets sick or something, and they tell us that she's gone.
Yeah. So I had to actually, so I was confused who Beverly was, Tom. And I was kind of like, I
shocking.
I thought Beverly was Bailey, and when I saw Bailey at the Elam, I was like, "Well, what the fuck is going?" So Beverly was just a complete nothing for me, and I have a hunch.
Yeah, she was stacked up though.
Was she stacked up?
She was stacked.
I think that Allie Joe might have tried to poison Zoe and got the drink wrong, and as such, Beverly got sick.
Allie Joe was on some shit again this week, of course.
Yeah.
But the big, I think what we had first. We had the group date first, right?
We had that group date where they did the finance, where they was doing the financing. And
shout out Hannah Berner came through. She's hilarious. Shout out Giggly Squad. Hannah Berner came through. She kind of led that group date. So it was everybody who wasn't on a one-on-one date was at the group date. They did the thing where they asked questions and the girls would answer them. And if you did well, you would get Grant Bucks. And at the end of the day, whoever had the most Grant Bucks would win. You could buy special prizes from fucking Grant and whatnot.
Right. I think
it was a good date, fun date, good idea. You get the girls talking, see if they're funny, see if they can chill and chat. What'd you think?
I thought it was a great date. I thought it was funny. We got to see some personality out of some of the girls. And then some of them. Yeah, exactly. Fine. Like, it's hard to get some of them to open up and actually be giggly and funny and not try to kill one another in order to get Grant's attention. And it was fun today to see who had bad credit, who got their cards declined once upon a time. Some people was lying.
They was all lying. Listen.
It was all lying.
You're going to tell me you've never you rolled up to a store and be like, yo, just saying the fucking little rosary right before you swipe that thing?
Yeah.
Come on. All these chicks was lying. Who's the only one who told the truth?
Was it Bailey started catching on, and I don't think Dina said her card declined because Dina would never, but Bailey definitely caught on, and Dina kind of caught on. It might have been Latia. Who said that.
Well, they come down and they give them power suits to walk down.
Yes.
And normally, I don't like a power suit. It reminds me of Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
But they came down. I was loving it, Poppy.
Loving it. Legs, they was filling it up. Twan, if my supervisor looked like any one of them, I would have been to work not only on time, before time,
and working
overtime. Easily.
And then they asked, you know what stuck out to me? They asked a question like, "Oh, how much should Grant be spending on a ring?" That was one of the questions.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot about these responses, Derik. Let me tell you something here. Tell me if you agree. You can learn a lot. Jokes is jokes, and funny is ha ha. But your girl Dina, I gotta call her out.
Yes,
I gotta call her out.
Go ahead,
this money hungry chick. She says, I wrote it down. What an egregious thing. She says $20K.
Yes.
No. She says $20K plus 3 months salary. Or no, she said 3 months salary plus my yearly salary.
Yes, that's what she said. Plus her entire year.
Outside your damn mind?
Dina, you know what Dina is when you see Dina, Twan. You know what it is. But she's coming for the bread. Like, I got it in notes.
Yeah.
Dina might have fallen out of my top 3 only because she's 100% definitely going to make my credit score go
Dina's
down
got
enough.
one thing on the mind, boy.
It's just I wasn't surprised by the answer. I just kind of wrote it down in my notes, like, okay, Dick, you need to have 20K, but and also
plus her year salary,
which was never revealed. Smart play by Dina. She could say whatever she wants to. I don't
Worst
know. Worst
case scenario, it's 20K plus. What's minimum wage? Is what 30K?
30K, yeah, 30.
So 50. Yeah, and I think she's successful. I forget what she does. So she wants a real rock. This chick.
Oh yeah. She wants real. Are you surprised, Twan? I know you wasn't surprised when you was like, oh yeah, 20K.
I knew. I seen. I go. I spotted you a mile away, Dina.
Would you pay it, Twan?
Hell no.
What if you had crazy? What if you had Jersey Jerry money?
Listen, I never even bought girls drinks in college, and those were about $2.50 a pop. I'm being honest.
Oh shit.
Never. Maybe if someone had a pitcher, you can get in on the pitcher. Maybe. But if you think I'm going up there in Dark Horse Tavern, Top Shelf, and Frank's house and ordering you a drink when I'm struggling myself, you're crazy. You're never going to get a drink from me. I got shit to do.
I got to get drunk. I got things to accomplish.
I got to get drunk. I got to buy a handle of Georgie's for $15.25. They would never charge me the $25. I would just give him $15. He would just say, even Steven.
Eat fishes.
I got to go golfing on the weekends. I
got real bills.
To be buying these drinks, shorty.
You're right, Twan. We got real bills. You're right.
And that's another thing because she's really not going to get down with you if you don't buy her a drink. Then I don't want none of that. No way. The drink's not going to make the difference. Let's just be honest. Let's call a spade a spade.
That's just you're giving out game here. That's what we do on Bachelor, boys.
Another question that came up during that game that was hilarious. Out of the clouds, Alex with the butt plug reveal.
That's your girl. That's your girl. I know you was happy about that. I was like, oh yeah, Twan's definitely ran that back. Like, okay, I know that Alex is with the BS.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. The question was like most risque purchase. She just wrote plug.
Plug. Yup.
I couldn't believe it. I would never thought she looks like such a sweet little thing.
That's the ones you gotta watch out for, though, Twan. You gotta watch out for those sweet ones.
That was a big plus for Alex. Shout out Alex with an E.
Shout out Alex.
Bailey wins that. How'd you feel about Bailey win? She kind of gamed the system, like you were saying.
Yeah, she totally played the game, and like we said last episode, there's more than one way to win Grant's attention, and she accomplished that this week by just playing along and not going all the way 100% in with her debt and just being fun and having a good time. You need to be able to do that in these type of environments. So I'm glad that Bailey won that time and that one-on-one time. I like Bailey's personality, and I was interested to seeing her with one-on-one time with Grant. I was.
What did you think about what she chose? I mean, how did you think about that? Because she had like a certain amount of money, and she bought like a menu. She bought one of his old T-shirts that she could sleep in. Yeah. And then she bought like dessert or some shit.
Yeah, it was bad purchase. I didn't like the purchase.
That was a little creepy to me.
It was weird. It was weird. And then she was just walking around in the house with the shirt on, which was clearly
what a flex on. What a flex on these chicks.
She had to.
What a flex by Bailey. Unbelievable. Yeah, I thought it was creepy, but if you're gonna do it, she did it the right way because she just strolled up like, "What, motherfuckers? You ain't got none of his shit. I got his shirt smelling like Grant. Now what?" Yeah,
I like Bailey. I like Bailey. She's not in my favorite top 5s, but I like Bailey.
Well,
tonight's episode.
Well, that was great. But spoiler alert: Bailey's gone. Bailey's comet has exited orbit.
Yeah, Bailey. So, all right, this is the thing with Bailey. Bailey might have been a little bit too nice. I don't think she was cutthroat enough for what's about to come. And just speaking on that, I'll speak briefly about it. I think they need to stop attacking my girl Zoe. Zoe's been getting attacked nonstop by all the women, and it's like she can't wear clothes. Anything she wears is a problem. If she talks to Grant, it's a problem. If she walks around, it's a problem. All these women hate her. And Zoe, I love you. Keep doing your thing.
Listen, I love what you're saying here because I kind of go back and forth. My first note was Zoe's a bitch.
Yes.
But listen.
Yes.
Sometimes it is what it is.
Yeah, no,
I don't disagree. Going on like Zoe, then hey, you can walk around with a little stank face.
Exactly.
Some chicks are gonna be like, your dress is too short, but sometimes that's what it comes with the territory.
Exactly.
You want to walk around like your shit don't stink, then you better hope that shit does not actually stink because someone's gonna call it out. So this is Serafina. So yes. Zoe's walking around. I didn't think her dress was not. Everyone's wearing, showing legs, showing thighs, showing butter pecan thighs, showing everything. I didn't think her dress was nothing crazy, but Serafina comes outside of her face and goes, "Oh my God, isn't that the shortest dress you've ever seen?"
Yes.
Like I said, Zoe's a bitch, but that was uncalled for, in my opinion. You can't be. That's girl on girl crime.
It was girl on girl crime. It was
straight hate together, shit. Right?
It was just straight hater shit from Serafina.
Hater shit.
And it was like, Serafina, you haven't been relevant. And I walked into this episode like, okay, Serafina has a nice voice. I want to see her a little bit more this episode. And I was a little bit disgusted from her hating on Zoe like that. It was an easy target. And she just wants the other girls to like her to buy more time there. Zoe didn't have a bad dress on. Zoe, that red dress was fire. That red dress was nice. Them legs was looking good. Grant liked it. Absolutely. So, hey, Serafina, Serafina, maybe you need to wear some shit that Zoe's wearing so that Grant can look at you a little bit differently. Because
I like that. I think it's one of these things when you have someone who walks around like strutting her stuff, it's easy to pile on. Yep. So Serafina's like, oh, let me try to hate on the bitch that everyone's already hating like in their own brain. But it comes off like mean girl behavior. It comes off nasty. Yep. It comes off like you're a hater. And that's what it looks like. It looks like you're being a hater.
Yep. Couldn't agree more there, Twan. Couldn't agree more. And I don't like that from Serafina. She's better than that. You can tell she's better than that.
Yeah. Well, another thing with Zoe is that, like I said, when you got that bitch assness exuding off you, when you walk around like that with your head held high, like you got to be able to take the bullets coming at you. Because people started chirping about the dress, like we said, and then she just starts crying every 10 minutes. It's like, yo, Zoe's crying again. Now Zoe's crying about this. The girls are mean. It's like, no, that's just the name of the game. You can't be crying like that. If you want to walk around like that, like she's not like the girls say, she's not opening up. She's not like, talking with the other girls. She's not being one of the homies. And you're going to be standoffish. You can't be surprised when people are talking shit about you, though.
You're right.
You got to be able to stand tall.
Twan, you are 100% right. And, we're not going to ever this is a respectful show. But we know there's so many women out there that are beautiful and that behave, that have the Zoe behavior. And I think that Grant,
he fell for it, though.
He's falling for it, but I think
he fell for the tears, the crocodile tears.
He fell for the crocodile tears, but I want to give Grant the benefit of the doubt here, Twan. I think that Grant wants to see Zoe handle the hate from these other girls because look, if Grant and Zoe are together, then they're going to deal with this everywhere because there's going to be women everywhere in life. So Grant might be like, you know what? Look, Zoe, I see the crocodile tears. I'm gonna give you what you want now, but I'm going to keep a closer eye on you to see how you do it with these other women in this house. I can't say all of them because some of them got eliminated. I won't say it to the end, but I'm gonna see how you operate around these snakes in the room. If you can handle yourself and come out on top, then you might be wife material. But she's got some stiff competition.
Because, like you said, if you win at the end, it's a minefield out there, bro. It's a fucking knife fight out there.
It's a minefield.
Especially I don't even think he has phones yet. Wait till he comes back and he's got all these DMs filled with all these shits coming through, all these bros coming out the woodwork.
Yeah. She wouldn't be able to handle it. So it's going to be a test to her, for real. But we'll see.
All right. So
Batty, though. Batty. Sorry, I got 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Zoe, 10 out of 10.
She's fire.
Oh, fire.
Zoe's absolute fire.
I got. She might be crazy, but I'm dealing with it in my notes.
She's a top seed for sure. We'll get to the seeds after, but she's a top seed in the bracket for sure. Then we move to. I think this is when we find out that that our girl's gone.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think it is? She's sick. They kind of alluded that she was sick or something, right?
They said that she was sick and that she wouldn't be coming back. Which I mean, come on, Twan. Who's buying that? Who's buying that? I'm not buying that.
I'm not buying Ouchie Fauci?
There's some funny business going on there.
Oh, speaking of funny business, let's bring this up too because I've been my feed, my TikTok has been going buck wild with a lot of shit behind the scenes, a lot of rumors. Remember when we talked and we both thought it was quite peculiar that our girl Alicia went home night 2 after she was an absolute rocket night 1. Let me show you so you can remember. Do you remember this girl?
Is that the one from Tampa Bay?
Yes, this is from Tampa.
Yes.
Crazy blue eyes.
Yes. I remember her well.
They had a great vibe. They were making out, this, that, boom, bat. And then they sent her home. Apparently, there's some rumors that the girls were weird after that in week 2. There's some rumors that something happened behind the scenes and something got cut, which led to her being sent home. This is all hearsay and she said. But this is what my feed is telling me. So I haven't confirmed anything what's going on really, but it would be fitting because we both thought it was shocking.
Right.
Derik, we never see rockets like that go home this early for no reason.
No, not with she was a rocket with potential. She had mind,
absolutely. She had mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah. So well, that's a developing story, and that's got legs, Twan, because there was no way that he just gets rid of her for no reason. Something happened there, but she doesn't look like a fighter, Twan. So I wonder what it was. I don't
know. Yeah, there's rumors that something on set happened. I don't know. I don't know. There was this one time where a contestant hooked up with a cameraman, dog. You don't even know about that.
What?
Bro, a producer hooked up with one of the chicks. They caught his ass falling off the balcony.
He was jumping on trying to make an escape. He jumped
off the balcony trying to escape, my boy.
My man didn't make it, though. He was risking it for the biscuit. We all been there. We all been there.
I'm not saying nothing about that. I don't know if that's this case. I don't know if maybe it was just personal shit, but they showed Beverly go home in a weird circumstance. So why? Right. Alicia, I don't know exactly. At least she had a rose ceremony, but I don't know. So there's something there. I gotta find out. When they do the women tell all, I think we'll find out some shit after that.
Good.
Because that was weird. So we find out Beverly is going home. So she has a one-on-one date, so they have to scrap that. They put together another small group date where it's just like 3 chicks.
Yeah.
Right? And they do this is when your girl comes through.
Well, okay, but okay. Sometimes I get a little bit confused sometimes with so before that date before he had this little one-on-one, the little like one-on-one brief talk with them, right? Like after their group date where they talk for a little bit. He talked with Juliana in this scenario real quick. And Juliana's been
I had that here and I forgot it, so I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah, Juliana's been a Bachelor boy, man. You know Minority how we do. She has been kind of floating around as like a top tier candidate for me. She's there every time, but I haven't seen a lot. Well, I haven't seen a lot, but this week in this episode, you see Juliana talk to Grant and pull out a piece of Grant in a way that I haven't seen any other ladies, where she's like, so tell me what's new in your world. And they start talking about dogs and stuff. Next thing you know, what's the group date, Twan? Playing with dogs.
Yeah.
Juliana.
Listen, you don't want to know what I have in my notes, B? Want me to tell you something right now?
Talk to me.
Juliana is a sex kitten.
Yes.
Absolute master seductionist.
Yes.
Bro, when she was sitting next to him, I could feel the heat, dog.
Yes.
He's an absolute powerhouse.
She had him wrapped around her finger at that.
Oh, absolutely.
It was
100%.
We saw Grant. You could see it in his eyes. He wasn't there. It was just Juliana had full control. And goddamn it, Twan, that would be. I mean, I'd be the same way. She could tell me, Derik, give me everything you got right now, and I give it to her without question.
But you know what?
No,
you got to be careful with those because they start. Chicks like Juliana, they start making you act a certain type of way that you normally don't act like.
Oh yeah.
They start doing things. I bet you this motherfucker hates dogs. He's probably allergic. And he's just, dogs. Yeah, I love dogs. Matter of fact, let's go to dog day. He probably hates dogs.
Allergic to dogs and shit.
You know?
Exactly.
Sometimes they got you like that. Honestly, you sit down on a couch with a rocket like Juliana.
Yes.
She can tell me anything. I'll say anything. I'll be anything you want me to be.
Anything. I'll turn off the Commanders game for Juliana.
I hate football. I hate sports. I hate it. Oh, you're a Cowboys fan? I love the Cowboys, man. I love them. Whatever you want.
Real rap, yo. But yeah, I think she pushed him into the next group date. He was like, yo, all right, we're gonna go play with dogs.
Yep, your girl was there. How'd you feel seeing her?
So like last episode we had Demario with the guest appearance. This week we had Lisa Vanderpump.
Huge
Shout out to Lisa Vanderpump, the queen of Bravo. Bravo boy.
I was thinking about you.
It was like, yo, this is meant to be. It's the union. I was so happy to see Lisa there, playing with the dog. She made me happy. She made me smile, and it was an awesome episode. Shout out to ABC's budget. They gave the Bachelor.
Yeah, right.
They gave more budget.
The Bachelor always got a little more money than the Bachelorette. Sorry to say, but that's just the way it is.
Yeah, it's a man's world.
Shout out Rico. Yeah, all right. So what happened? What happened next? So they go on the Rose Day, and who wins that? Parisa, no? Yeah, she won. I think she won the group day.
Latia won it, right? Parisa won it. Parisa did win it.
Yeah.
Parisa won it.
Parisa's one that I've been saying that she's another one who she's kind of just, I don't really know why she's there.
Yeah.
I don't really know what she's doing. She's kind of floating in the background. I guess this was a good come up for her.
Yeah.
Like, I guess. And I guess she's trying to step up, but I don't really see it with them two. I don't really see the chemistry. I don't really see the love, the connection there. She's a pretty girl and whatnot, but I think it's like, it's too late. I think he already has around like 5 or 6 who's locked in on. I know it's crazy to say too late. We're only 3 episodes in, but it's like, if you don't have that natural connection from jump, it's hard to break through. And she got a rose, but I don't think she's long for this world.
Yeah, I have Parisa very high on my list, but that's only because of my selfish ambitions. As far as watching the shows with Grant, she hasn't really built as strong of a connection as these other as some of the other ladies in the top candidate spots, like your Zoes and your Roses and your Carolina. And your Carolina.
Well get to those two.
So
after that, I think quickly Grant kind of brings up the people talking shit about belittling, talking about Zoe's dress.
Yeah.
He doesn't really pinpoint anyone, but he kind of figures it out. Zoe's crying again, calling everybody mean. My note there was like, she seemed drunk as shit. When you see someone spiral like that, just crying over nothing, I'm like, oh, she's had a couple of cocktails too many.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it was kind of just out of nowhere. That shouldn't be making you melt down like that. Like, come on.
That was drunk emotion right there. Absolutely right.
Which is, when you're in that environment, you don't got a phone, you don't got TV, you got nothing. It's just you, booze, these chicks who probably hate you, and the guy who you're trying to get with. You know what I mean? Like,
what a mental fucking roller coaster. I mean, my God.
It's diabolical, truly.
Yeah, I love it.
Geniuses, these producers. And then we go to the next one-on-one date, which, I mean, can you think of anything in life you'd rather be doing than hopping on a PJ with Carolina, going to Vegas? Can you think of anything better?
Talk to me,
than hopping on a PJ with Carolina, heading to Vegas? I can't think of anything I'd rather be doing than that.
Twan.
Come on.
She was looking fine up in that 50,000 feet up in the air. My goodness, I got a lot of thoughts right there. Carolina. She was looking amazing. My God.
I posted that. Jersey Jerry liked it, so shout out Jersey. I'm sure he's watching, but
shout out JJ.
A Puerto Rican ting like that, big time shout out. You know I'm repping my girl Carolina. It looks like she's gonna get up in some nonsense, but let's focus on this one-on-one date quick. Yeah. They go to PJ, they head to Vegas.
Yeah.
They jump off that building. I don't know, I forgot what it's called, this fucking Space Needle or some shit.
Dude. I mean
800 feet. You doing that?
Would you jump off that shit, Twan?
I'll jump out of a plane with no fucking backpack on for Carolina. You hear me? You hear me?
Twan, I'm not jumping off that. I'm
not for Carolina.
I'm not jumping off that thing.
Not for Carolina.
I'm not jumping off that for any. I can't.
Come on, you lying ass.
I'm so scared of heights. I wouldn't. I would shit myself if I was up there.
If you had to be strong for your shorty's there, Carolina's there. She's talking. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it twice. You're gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no.
That's crazy. You're lying right through your damn teeth.
I'm sorry. All right, I'll have to close my eyes and black out, and I'll shriek like a little kid. But oh my God, she was so brave, and then she did it twice. She was like, "Yeah, let's go back up there and do it again."
She's got the full package though.
Yes.
Then after that, they moved to dinner, and Derik, let me put you on something here, because if you're not familiar with the show, whenever you get a one-on-one date, this is what I don't know if it's the producers who tell you to do this, but this is always when the person starts telling stories about, like, it's like traumatic. It's like, oh, my parents got divorced, or like this is when usually sometimes they'd be like, oh, I have a kid. This is the one-on-one dinners is like where they give you like the shit that's like, oh wow, the big reveal. So we find out Carolina starts crying. We find out that she has a disability and she has epilepsy. She says she gets seizures and she has epilepsy. Right. So she starts crying, thinking like Grant's gonna say, listen, Derik, let me tell you something here, and everyone who's watching. If you're Carolina, right, you're gonna have to have a lot worse than epilepsy for me to not want to be with you. Let me tell you that, a lot worse. You think a little epilepsy is gonna hold me down?
It ain't nothing for Twan. Nothing.
Are you kidding me?
Throw some shades on and keep it cool.
It's cool. You're good, baby. I will hold your hand through it all.
Yeah, they got a plan for that, right?
Epilepsy is nothing for a thing with me and you. We can get through anything together. You hear me, Carolina? This is for you.
I needed Grant to say that, though, Twan. I wanted him to be a little bit more direct with his support for her disability. He said
the right things, but it could have been a little more.
Exactly. She jumped off a building for the guy. I mean, come on. Give me a little bit more there, Grant. Twice. Yeah. But shout out to Carolina for being vulnerable right there in that moment and being honest, because I know it wasn't easier for her to say that, especially it's like, yo, you know what? I'm going to try to save something like that towards the end when there's more people eliminated. She was like, no, I'm going to get out the way. So shout out to her for being courageous. She's a warrior. Yeah. Ain't a baddie. I'm gonna jump off the building for Carolina. I'm gonna jump off the building.
And dude, I think you're right, because now in my notes I had the dog. This is the small group date. So this is when your girl gets the dinner date. This is when Latia gets the
yes.
Well, let me tell you something about her too. She's
Talk
another
to me about Latia.
She might be a number 1 overall seed.
Yes, Toy. She moved up to number 1 for me too.
She's a number 1 seed.
I had in my notes Latia, what a nothing, and then I mean. That changed in 2 minutes. It went from like, who is this woman to she's a finalist. She's a finalist. She's
so good looking. It's jarring.
It's great. It's amazing.
I look and go, what even is that? How does that even happen?
It's so crazy because she's in the house and she's not putting it on like she did on that first when she did in the date, and you saw her right there in that environment. And that's not to say she doesn't look bad when she's not putting it on. She looks just as good as the other ladies. But
she was throwing everything out there.
Yes.
She was really letting that shit work.
My God, Latia W. And if it don't work out, I am here. I am right here, Latia. I am right here. Yes, I need a message from the chat.
Yeah, so Latia gets the one-on-one little quick dinner date after the dog thing, after Lisa Vanderpump.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed here too? And this is a great move by Grant. And you got everyone watching the show should know, especially you young bucks out there. You know what he does? The arm around, but not only is the arm around when you're on a couch, he goes the side, ass, thigh, leg, hip crease. That's right there when you know it's real. Sometimes it's like you'll see them with a girl and it's like on the shoulder. It's like, oh, he's all right. He's not really feeling it. But when he goes the side, ass, thigh jiggle meet, that's when you know it's something special.
That's an ownership grab right there. Like, yo, this shit right here in my hand is coming with me. Ownership. And I got plans to do, like, you know, have fun. I'm gonna have fun with all of this later. That's it. You get the middle finger a little bit low, so you get some of that.
This is a family show.
But
I hear you.
You're right.
Yeah. I'm talking the L of the thigh and
the
back.
thigh, yeah, the on the side,
yeah. Thank you for the demonstration.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah.
This is mine. Back the fuck up.
Yeah.
And he was throwing that with Latia. And another thing, not only is she fine top of the line, this is the same girl, remember, that he thought was probably Zoe vibes. He thought she was high and mighty, her shit don't stink. And he was like, oh, I'm sure you're used to not hearing no. And she's like, no, like I hear no all the time. And he kind of had to roll his words back a little bit.
Yeah.
And we saw it again, how good she was. What a great date. She FaceTimes the mom. She gets a mom on the FaceTime. Grant meets the mom. Listen, she's going to be a Final Four, Final Three. She's getting hometown date. She's the number 1 seed. She's the one to beat. She's in pole position. And I think she's top 3 at a top 4 minimum, top 3 probably.
Twan, you're saying it, man. Each week she's improving. And then, like you said, on this date, you got to really look in their conversations too on the one-on-one dates, because that's what it's about, right? Their conversation was so vulnerable, and you know that Grant was talking about his end goal is raising a family, and she was raised by her family, and both of them went through stuff through pain. Now you know that pain can really bring people together.
1,000%. That emotional connection, because she brings up that her pops passed away in a car accident. She had to get raised by all of her family members. He went through some shit with his pop, so it's like, not only do they have a physical attraction, their emotional connection is there. I can see it with these two. They look great together. I mean, it look, what a beautiful thing to see here.
She's like the yang to the Zoe right now for me.
Absolutely. She's everything that Zoe wishes she was, and fucking Zoe ain't.
Yep. If Zoe's
hopping, she's empty. She's like, I don't know about finance. Yeah, no shit. No shit, Zoe. Let me go. I'm back to Zoe because she pissed me the fuck. I didn't like this date. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, we had such a great date. This was so much fun." Everyone was laughing. Zoe's like, "I wasn't laughing." Yeah, bitch, because you're miserable. Everyone's having a good time, and you're sitting there so miserable. You can't, because your brain isn't evolved enough to make jokes like Bailey or poke fun or like. She's like, that's not even actually a right answer. It's like,
she's not there to joke around, Twan. She's there to get love, man. She don't want to make
we're trying to get someone to like you. We're not trying to fuck. This isn't Jeopardy, you dumb idiot. We're trying to have fun, show your personality. Just because you're a fucking personality 0, you can't get mad at everyone else because everyone's playing the game and you're like, actually, shut up, Zoe. Enough. Your dress is short.
Zoe, when you get eliminated too, holla at me.
Yeah, me too. I take it all back.
No 20K ring though, Zoe.
No so anyway, back to Latia, number 1 overall seed.
Yes, number 1.
Baba, this is where we get the seeds of we don't get the full thing yet, but we get seeds of the off-camera nonsense by your girl Rose. You said you had some shit to say about Rose. I'm assuming this is coming to her defense.
Yeah, I'm going to defend Rose here. Because Rose is definitely was in my top. I don't know if she's
I like Rose as well, but this is a tough hill to die on. Continue.
It's tough with Carolina. So Twan, it's a competition, and Rose messed up. Rose messed up by running.
She thought she was slick. She thought she was slick with the off-camera shit.
She was talking with Carolina about the date with the Pussycat Doll dance instructor Mario, and she was like, "Yeah, well, you know, Grant has said that when he was dancing with you, he was thinking about me." Now
he didn't say that. You know, he didn't say that. Well, I know he didn't say that.
I think he might have said it.
He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
He might have hinted at it. He might have hinted at
Rose
something.
is lying. She got caught red-handed. Your hand's in the cookie jar. You got caught. You're lying. You made it up because Carolina's a threat.
She did.
You were a top 4 seed probably. But listen, Rose is probably in it to win, and I respect your game. But you start throwing flags at my girl. That's not gonna happen.
Throw flags at my girl.
You're lying. You got caught. Red. That's it.
She was trying to play mental games with your girl Carolina.
She's trying to play mental games, trying to get in her head, trying to make her insecure. But mama, that's not going to happen. Not up in here. You picked the wrong Puerto Rican chick to do that to. Let me tell you right now. That shit's not going to fly.
She tried to play some subtle ass games of Carolina, and she nipped it in. Carolina shut down the entire prom in order to get things straight, and that's just kind of how much of a warrior she is. I mean, we keep saying she's not with the bullshit, so she's like, "Yo, what's going on?" She already had a rose too, which was the crazy part about it. Twan, she was already through the next week, and she's just sitting there like, you know what? I'm just not feeling this vibe with all this fakeness going on. I'm gonna go talk to Grant right now. Completely blitz Natalie's day, who, by the way, I also love. I feel like she could have got some more screen time today.
Natalie got hosed, B.
I think Carolina might have kamikaze. She might have kamikaze.
Good transition because now we are in prime. So they come in, we go to prom, and this is where Derik is saying that Carolina comes through, cuts no bullshit,
none,
and goes, Grant, listen, this is what I heard, this, that.
She was like, I mean, dude, Twan, it was a good time. They had the old, who's those old bachelors? They had old bachelors.
They had those 4 old heads come through from Golden Bachelor. You know what the Golden Bachelor is?
I see that it's like for older people. I know that much.
So these guys were on the Golden Bachelorette. So there was an older chick who was the Bachelor. They called it the Golden Bachelorette. So these are 4 of the guys who were fighting for her love. So they brought 4 of those old heads back. They were vibing. I think my boy Keith was a guy in the grill spitting game about grill.
He was
giving an older white dude around a grill. He's going to say what it is. So I respect that by Keith. He was letting everybody know when the juices start coming up. That's when you flip it. You don't touch it before then.
He was giving out real game too to the women who they probably won't even remember. But if they do, that should be a bonus question at the end. But shout out to the Golden guys for coming through. I know the Viagra and whatever commercials must be going crazy on ABC when it's the Golden Bachelor time.
Shout out Blue Chew.
Blue Chew, shout out Blue Chew as well.
Yeah. So all right. So let's go back to So basically, Rose says, right. This is what happened. Did we talk? We've been saying it, but did we see exactly what she said?
Yes, we did. We I kind of hinted at, but no, we didn't say exactly what she said.
So apparently, Carolina lets us know that behind the camera's back, when they're in the room when there's no cameras around, apparently Rose tells Carolina that, listen, let me tell you something. When you was dancing with Grant at the group date last week, he said to me that he was thinking about me when he was dancing with you. Derik, that shit did not happen. Rose is flagrantly fucking lying. That's first of all, and second of all, and third of all, even if that did happen, you're basically throwing your mans under the bus. If that's something that he actually said, he's trying to whisper you sweet nothings, which I believe. But even if he did, why are you throwing your boy under the bus like that? She crossed both lines and she had nowhere to stand.
It was a bad move, but honestly, Twan, I think she might have been drunk and it slipped, and Carolina took full advantage of it. I think I'm starting to think that Carolina does not give an F, and she's cutthroat. She's the most cutthroat there,
but I think it's in a good way. I think it's like, oh, you said this, then this, that. She's not causing fake drama. Rose is causing fake drama.
Right.
She's not crying every 10 seconds for nothing. That's fucking Zoe.
She's
just reacting to what's coming at her. If when you're the top, when you're the HBIC, people are gonna come at you, and she's throwing counter punches, and that's something you got to look out for.
Oh yeah, they're going to war for Grant. They are going to war.
Yeah. So Grant's like, listen, tell me who it is. I ain't playing this bullshit. Yeah. That makes me look bad. He's like, that looks like I'm trying to spit game. I'm not about that. I'm trying to find a wife. And Carolina's like, no, I listen. I don't want to really tell you. He's like, if I guess, will you tell me? She's like, yeah. He done guesses everybody. She says no, and he's like, oh, I guess the only person I didn't guess is Rose.
Yeah.
So later on, he goes up to Rose and like, listen, Rose. And I was like, oh man, is she about to lie to this man right to his fucking face? Right. He goes, Rose, listen, Carolina said that you said some shit that I was thinking about you when I was dancing with her. And her face, dog, I mean, like a fucking deer in the headlights. She didn't know which way was left. She didn't know her ass from her elbow. She had no idea what was going on. She's like, I thought you really said that. Bitch. No, you didn't.
Bad response from her.
Bad response. So you don't even deny it. If you're going to deny, you already said it's off camera. So just deny.
Right.
How are you going to half tell the truth to make you look even dumber than anything?
She should have had a better response prepared. But I mean, she was probably blindsided. Well, she was blindsided. She did not know that was coming, and she just spit out, well, I thought you said that. And so that lets you know if you get caught with a gun around Rose, she's going to say it's yours. So
100%.
Yeah.
So that was a red flag for me. That behind the scenes snaking like that, I did not appreciate that from Rose. Yeah. Rose for me was a top 4 contender. Yeah. I do not think I feel the same way. I gotta tell you, after today's performance, I did not like it.
It's fair. That's fair. The Caroline is your number one. That's fair. Well, she's up there. I know she's up there. So
she's up there. What else? And then after that, I think the only other note really I had I tweeted it. He thinks he's slick. My boy Grant, I see you, dog, with the cake check on Zoe, bro. I see you. Yo. There's cameras everywhere. I see you with the cake check. Grant, like, who are you trying to fool? There's 360 cameras around you.
You know, like I feel like we all do that as men. Like we be in the mall and you just try to do that sneak look like nobody's going to catch you.
Oh, it wasn't even a look. He had the hand. It was a rub kind of scoop.
Oh, he gave a grab tonight.
Not even a grab. It was a rub scoop. It's a new move. I think if a grab, if you're gonna grab it, then that's like, okay, playful joke. Oh, grab it. Oh, but it was like nonchalant, like they were standing up, kind of rub scoop, like it could have been an accident, could have not been. But I peeped game. I already know.
Oh, he had his hand in a position when they just think, okay,
it was a little. Oh, excuse me. Oh, where's my hand? Bro, you ain't dumb. None of us is dumb. I know exactly what that is. That's a cake check if I ever seen one.
She was looking so right in that green dress, Twan. I mean, his hands just they just probably went by themselves. He didn't even know what was happening. It was just like, okay,
listen, at that level, that thing's probably got gravitational pull on itself.
Yup.
You gotta think about that.
Yup.
Sometimes that force field, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it is what it is.
I mean, and it's what, the third day at this point? Come on, Twan. We gotta see what's going. We gotta touch the tire. We gotta kick the tires. Come on, it's the third day.
Sometimes you don't just buy stuff that's hanging up. You gotta hold it, you gotta feel it, you gotta see the material, is it stretchy? You know what I'm saying? Is this breathable? What's this thing made out of? You're checking the tag. Does this run small? Does it run big? And sometimes you got a cake check.
Gotta see if the product's right. Got to.
It is what it is. You know what it is.
No, it is. So, and you was mad too. They didn't pick a prom winner, huh? Who would you have given it to, Twan?
Come on, bro.
No Carolina. Who would you give it to?
Carolina.
No Carolina. You can't pick Carolina. Well,
fine. I pick Carolina then.
You didn't like
Dina? So if I can't pick Carolina, then I'm picking Alex.
Okay, Alex.
I love Alex.
Alex was a good prom
Alex.
date.
She's a sweetest pie, she's a little sweetheart. I love me some Alex. Not a huge episode by her, but I think that's good because this episode was kind of more drama driven. So let's let those chicks fight, and Alex will be there waiting whenever he's ready. We're done with these childish shit.
Alex is a vibe. I like Alex. I like Dina on the prom date because she finally took some effort
nice
to do like the balloons. I was like, finally, Dina. I saw some effort.
You love some Dina. You love that snow bunny, huh?
I love Dina, and it's been hard to vouch for the past 2 weeks because she's been an absolute zero. I mean, she looks great, and of course would, but it's been hard for me to be like, yo, she's like got a connection with Grant, but now at least she's trying. So
yeah, for sure. She's going up there.
Yeah. She's doing what she's got to do. She's so bad, Twan. I mean, I'd jump off the plane for Dina. I would. I'd jump off. Yeah. 100%.
That's shocking. That's not, listen, everyone has, there's different ways to skin a cat. So respect to Dina.
Hold on, Twan. My battery's low. My freaking.
Jesus Christ, Derik.
My cord came out. Hold on.
You sure it's that, or are you sure that we're talking about Dina?
All right. It might be the Dina too. All right.
All right, so after they don't pick a prom, he gives it. Those 4 guys give it to everybody. They're like, "Oh, everyone's a queen, whatever." Yeah,
weak.
That's some ABC bullshit. You gotta pick
a
prom.
It's ruining America. Not everybody can be a winner.
I think all we got left is the rose ceremony. Who left? Which is Bailey. Bailey's gone. Chloe's gone, and Allie Joe. This is a bad bunch for us because you know that Chloe was my girl.
Yeah.
I love Chloe deeply and truly and madly.
Yes. I like Chloe too. She was cool.
I think it's bullshit that someone like fucking Serafina gets to come. Serafina's going to Madrid next week because he didn't
bullshit.
Are you fucking? How you not going to take Chloe to overseas, and you're going to take Serafina?
Yeah, and that makes me.
Serafina done?
She's done nothing.
All she's done is talk shit about Zoe's dress.
And I want to say that's why he's keeping her around and be like, hey, I haven't got enough one-on-one time. But Twan, that's not a good enough excuse to give it to Serafina, because you had opportunities, and so have Serafina, and she didn't take. Chloe won the basketball thing. You said you care about basketball and shit. So do you not care about basketball? Because
it's also fire.
That was awful, Twan. I'm upset with Chloe.
She's so fine. I love Chloe.
Chloe's fine. She was a good person too, man. If you see in the episode, she
don't you want a mom? Don't you want a mother of your children?
Yeah,
she was Zoe. Come on, nah.
Yeah, no. So Twan, I don't. Grant, and there's been a couple times where I'm like, all right, I'm going to start critiquing Grant on some of these things, because it's like, yo,
listen, you got to be honest. We're here to be honest.
I don't think he's. I don't know if he's actually ready for a wife. I think he's playing with the games because he says one thing, but then you have wife material in Chloe. I mean, you could stop the show right now in Chloe if you say what you're looking for, because she brought all of that to the table.
You can narrow this down to around 3-4 people if you really wanted to right now.
Yep.
And you just let one of them go.
Yeah, you could let Zoe go. You could let Zoe go. You could let Dina go.
If he's not into it, if he doesn't find the physical attraction, which I think is crazy.
Which is crazy.
But listen, some people, hey, everyone has their own thing. So if you like Serafina, then you pick Serafina.
What is that? I mean, Serafina's nowhere near close to Chloe. Like in any sort of category. Where is she competing with Chloe?
There's no competition. It's a tough look.
Grant.
Oh my God, Derek! I just thought of something. Oh my God.
Talk to me.
I just figured it out.
Talk to me.
I just figured it out.
Talk to
me. Why would they want Serafina still around?
To talk shit with Zoe. Talk shit about Zoe.
Exactly.
Talk shit to
That's what it is. That's what it is, because this happens, Derek. I'm telling you. They keep people who have no business being around because the producers, they keep them around. Bro, I'm telling you, this is real. This is not tinfoil hat.
But what if Allie Joe be more of the villain than Serafina? Allie Joe hated Zoe way more and was more. I thought Allie Joe deserved, because we never saw Allie Joe get a one-on-one date or any of that shit.
Bro, I don't think she didn't like Allie Joe. I know you like Allie Joe, but Allie Joe was another one who, she's like your friend's sister that you go to the Jersey Shore with, just like loud, fucking taking fucking like you know what I'm saying? She's probably fun to go out with, but like, come on, man, Allie Joe, you're doing too much.
That's
Find
fair.
yourself a nice Italian boy and just that's it.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You make a great point with Serafina as well, to keep the villain around for Zoe. And
you got to keep one of them.
Got to. And Serafina is you know what? Allie Joe probably beat up that other girl, and enough was enough. Enough was enough.
Yeah, true.
Couldn't take it to Madrid.
Bailey left. I don't care. I'm glad she's gone.
I don't care about that. Yeah. Bailey was you know what? Bailey, great person, great personality, but you're not good. You can't go any further on ABC, The Bachelor. I'm sorry, Bailey. You're just not bringing it enough for me.
You're not bringing it.
You're not bringing it.
He wasn't in. I wasn't in. Nobody was in.
Yeah, nobody was in.
You want to make our bracket?
Yeah. Well, all right. So we could do. We've got 10 people. So.
Yeah. You want to me and you make a bracket together? Is what you're saying?
Let's establish, because with the brackets we gotta do our seedings. So
let's do it. You have their pictures pulled up so you can who's who?
Let me do it. Let me pull it up. What are you thinking? Draft?
Just so we can seed them. So like you'll get the 1 seed, I'll pick the 2 seed, you pick the 3 seed.
All right. I could do that.
You have your phone? I just sent you all the girls that are remaining, their pictures.
Okay. Yeah, I do have my phone. And I got it up on the screen too. Yeah, I like this. Let's get.
Look at your cell phone. I think I just texted you everyone's picture.
There it is. Yup. All right, I'm in. All right, cool.
All right, so you want to go first? So we'll do it like that. And those will be the seedings. Your first pick will be 1. I'll be 2. You'll be 3. I'll be 4. We'll go back and forth, and that'll be the seeding.
All right, I like that.
All right.
You go first, Twan. This is your. You go first.
All right, so this is easy. We can mark it up. The number 1 pick actually is let's reiterate. Is this going to be for our picks or is this for Grant?
This is ours. This is ours. This is
Okay.
ours. This is ours. This is
Carolina. Give me Carolina 1-1. Not
That's
even a question. My Puerto Rican princess Carolina goes 1-1 overall. I turned the card in weeks ago. We already have a contract in place. Carolina is the number 1 overall pick in the 2025 Big Twan fucking draft. Carolina.
That's why we had to give you the number 1 pick. We knew you was going with Carolina. It's a worthy number 1, worthy 1-1.
Who you
Not
got?
mad at that at all. Yeah, I'm going for legs here. I'm going for super sexy here. I'm not going to worry about, the consequences with my top pick here. I'm going with Zoe.
Damn.
I'm going with Zoe too.
My boy just loves those red flags.
I love a red flag. I do. I love a red flag.
You go Zoe. Okay.
27.
You make it. Listen, Pop. You make it easy for me, because number 2, I'm going the exact opposite of Zoe, the sweetest sweetheart in the world. Give me Alex with an E.
Oh, okay. You're taking Alex with an E. Yes.
Give me Alex with an E. That's an easy
Alex
pick.
with an E.
That's an easy pick. You shouldn't have left me Alex, but you've done it.
I needed you to take Alex. It's tough. It's tough. I'm not a big Alex one. You know that, Twan.
Okay.
I'm not big on Alex.
I think we might have a nice split here, because there's people I don't like that you like. So I think we can come to a cordial agreement here.
So I gotta have balance, and we talk about it. The yin to the yang of Zoe. Give me Latia. Come on, bring on over to the chat. Bring me Latia. Okay. I need balance. I
thought you were going somewhere else.
I think that's going to be there for me, Twan.
I thought you were going to go somewhere else.
I think that's going to be there.
I think this is going to I think if this is for me, and I'm being honest, there's a couple. I'm going to pass up a Rocket to go for someone who I think is a better person.
Okay.
Which is tough to say.
Okay.
I wrote down Juliana, but at the last second I took the card back and I handed in a Natalie card.
Oh, a good pick there. That's a solid pick. Solid pick.
The last minute I switched to Natalie. So give me Natalie.
Natalie, the Louisville, Kentucky PhD student.
Shout out, Natalie.
Very solid. I wouldn't think she was 25.
Remember her with the kids?
What happened?
Remember her with the kids? She was fantastic.
She was great with it. You wouldn't think she's 25 from the way that she's been acting so far on the show.
A little young, but that's okay.
I'm shocked. She acts way above age. Okay, so give me Dina. Bring on over Dina from Chicago. My team right now. I know.
You got Dina, okay.
I got Dina here. She's an absolute rocket. I know that I'm going to have to get my money up, but being a rider, I'm just trying to follow all of Rico Bosco's parlays, and we'll get there eventually.
Now I'm in a tough spot.
Yep.
Because now I'm fighting between Juliana and Rose. And now this would have been Rose 10 times out of 10. But because of her fucking antics, I'm not too sure what I do here. But
Juliana,
sometimes, but listen.
From New
Juliana's got red flags too.
Yeah.
She's a little sex panther.
She was looking good at elimination. She had the cannons out. I don't know if you saw respectfully.
Papa, I see everything. Papa, I see everything. So this is what we're gonna do. Even though Juliana has some red flags,
yeah,
there's never a championship's never been won with some. You gotta take some players with some character issues. So therefore, I'll take Juliana.
Okay, that's a good pick.
I'm sorry, Rose, but I take Juliana.
I was going to pick. That's a solid pick. I wanted Juliana there. Juliana, it was between Dina and Juliana for me on that last pick there. And Juliana, her red flags and Dina's red flags. I was just like, I'm gonna go with Dina here. But Juliana is an absolute smoke, and I think she has potential to be great. Now for my last, I think this is going to be my last. No,
you got two more.
I might have two more. All right. Well, gosh. This is going to be tough because I know you're going to leave me with a little something that I might not want. I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna stick to my guns here. I'm gonna go with Rose. I'm gonna go with Rose.
Okay, it's a great pick, great value.
I'm gonna go with
Rose. Because here's the thing, Derik. If you saw Coming Attractions, which I told you to watch, it looks like the house turns on Carolina, and it looks like Rose becomes vindicated.
Yes.
So we shall see. So if Rose is vindicated, that's a huge sleeper pick by you.
Huge.
In the fourth.
I think
I'm only left with Serafina and Parisa.
Yeah, I mean, this is so easy. Come on.
This is battle of the zeros.
You think so? I think Parisa is top of the list. Yes, I love me some Parisa. I think Parisa was my Rebecca from last episode, Twan, if I'm going to be quite honest. I was trying to figure Parisa, yes.
So then, you know what? I'll do you a favor because I don't want nothing to do with Parisa. Give me Serafina.
You're the man.
Give me Serafina.
You're the man. Yo, Twan, you're the fucking man.
You can have her. She'll be gone soon enough.
I better get it all in while I can before she's gone. I love me some Parisa. Serafina might flip it around. Probably not though.
So that's our rankings. We'll keep track throughout the season. Any final thoughts here? We're going a little long, but that's fine by me. I got nothing else to do. But any final thoughts here?
I'm interested. I'm so excited to see what happens next week in Madrid. See how these ladies travel on planes, how they get through TSA and the passports and whatnot, because that's going to be hectic as hell, and just seeing how people operate under that kind of stuff. If you're going to do all these trips, you got to be ready to get through TSA and everything smooth, because I don't want to deal with a headache with them. And be ready to go. And don't be bringing on 7 carry-ons and shit. I need my carry-on too.
Oh my God. I know, especially with this crowd.
Oh my God.
Can't imagine how many bags.
So many bags, Twan.
Yep. So Derik said it next week. We'll go to Madrid. Fantastic. Yes. That's going to be fantastic. Yes. And they teased us a huge showdown with Juliana and Carolina.
Yes.
And both of these ladies are on my team. So we'll see how that plays out. But if you know anything about anything, I'm going to be Team Carolina.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm with Carolina. You know that for a fact. I will ride. I will die with her forever. Hopefully she can make it through the fire. But these chicks are coming at her. So we'll see how that shakes out next week.
They cutthroat, Twan. I hope your girl makes it. I want to see
cutthroat, man.
But she's cutthroat too. She's not one to play with. She might be small, but she's mighty. I'm scared.
Shout out Puerto Rico. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back next Monday, glowing live again. We appreciate you. We love you. Like, subscribe, follow us. Now's your time to catch up. There's no more football. What else you got to do? There's no Monday Night Football. Wow, come on.
Get in on the Bachelor, guys, for real. Like, this isn't a joke. You should really get behind it. It's just beautiful women, and they talk. It's spicy every episode.
Spicy. They're fighting. Also, I haven't even talked to Derik about this, but listen, Love is Blind is coming out soon, so we might have to do double duty here, Papa. We might have to.
I'm a Love is Blind vet, so I'm definitely down.
I've been in since day one.
We got to. That's it then, Twan.
That's it. It's book it. Bachelor coming. We'll do double duty when Love is Blind comes out. We're doing it all. The Bachelor boys are here. Shout out Barstool Breakdown. Shout out Derik from the chat. Shout out me, Big Twan.
Shout out Big Twan.
Thank you for being with us. We love you. We appreciate you. Any last words here, Derik?
Riders forever. And make sure to tune in next week, guys. It's going to be an awesome episode.
Gang shit. Love y'all.
Love you.